factors went into your concept of this production when you took on the job of director and designer?
Craziness, insanity. What was I thinking? Actually, no. That's when I was in my 20s, and so I was going to a lot of concerts and a lot of parties and happenings like that. And one of the things that I wanted to do with this show is that we have the sense of a fun club. That this isn't your mega concert that takes place in some stadium or in some basketball arena. This is a concert that's taking place in a club. And one of the artists, one of my favorite artists of the 80s, and unfortunately he only painted during the 80s, was a guy named Keith Haring. He started off as a graffiti artist. He got arrested constantly in subways because when they would pull a poster down in a poster thing, in a poster marquees, and it would just be black, he hated it. So he always had chalk with him and he would draw something in the black space. And then suddenly one of his more popular things was the Radiant Baby. And it's just like an infant on all fours with little radiations coming around him. And the Radiant Baby started showing up everywhere downtown. And so he became known for that. And what's interesting is the guy, as most young artists are, he had no money. And so basically what he would do is he would find whatever material he could. And one of his favorite materials was a shower curtain. Because they were exactly square, they'd be a bold yellow or a bold red or this bold color. And he could knock out paintings like crazy with very inexpensive materials. To buy one of those originals now, millions. He was very, very much into performance also. He worked in the East Village with a lot of clubs and other artists that would just have happenings or anything. And whenever they needed the design, they needed a set or they needed to change the mood of the club, he was enlisted. And he would just completely paint over the walls, paint over the floor, paint over the ceilings, paint over the bathrooms. If it wasn't moving, he painted it. Like I said, the man had an energy, a drive, and it's very much reflected in his art, which you can see back here that we got. So one of the knockoffs that we got here. And so you asked me what I wanted to do with this. I wanted to make this concert fun. Like I said, I remember the 80s, and I remember that energy we had at the smaller clubs. That's not to say we're going to have fantastic lights, and we've got some amazing performers who are going to really knock it out of the park, but that's what I was going for.